Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Football Manager 2019, Part 8 of the rebuild at the Riazor here with Deportivo La Coruña, and things are getting tight. We have 4 games left to play. As you can see, it's May 19th. We're getting into the crunch end, and we are not where we quite want to be. We are in 4th place at the moment. Let's take a quick look at the table to show you how things are going. And this is how it looks. It's very tight. The top 3 are only separated by a point. We are a further 3 behind. We're not in a great position, although they have all played an extra game than us. If we win our game, 1 point will separate 1st through 4th. But we take on Elche at home in the game that we play in just a moment. Let's take a quick look actually at the run-in. It's in here somewhere. If I can be actually somewhat prepared and competent, I would have had it already. Right, here we go. I have found it. I am somewhat competent. And this is how it looks now. It's obviously changed a little bit because a lot of them have played their games. Albacete have kind of played themselves in a way. But these are the games that each team has left. And looking at it, I'd say we probably have the easiest one, apart from playing Zaragoza in our next game. But we are at home, and I hope we can have a pretty good performance there. We have 3 home games. Really, Zaragoza is the only team we should have difficulty with. We should put the other 3 away. Zaragoza had to play us. They played against Oviedo. I'm not sure what the result was there. In fact, looking at that, I think they beat Oviedo because they were closer. But Malaga, again, only here. We have a chance. Malaga, I'm pretty sure, lost their game. Let me check the fixtures here. So this was today. Zaragoza and Oviedo drew, so we have a chance to close the gap there. Go back to Saturday. Malaga lost to Albacete. So you have a good opportunity to pick up on the teams above us. That's also only drew. So we have a glorious chance to kind of close things up. Have a quick look and see how we did. We had a tough spot. We lost a couple games in that last video. The games in between, we won 3 of them. We did not play well at all. We scored 2. In this set of 2 games here, these 3 goals were all scored beyond the 85th minute. We were just clamoring on, trying to get goals. We went very attacking. We got what we needed in those games. Snuck a win here, but then against Oviedo we were completely outmatched. It's not a good sign going into the run-in. We need to be in top form, especially as it looks like we might be heading for the playoffs. And you cannot afford to be out of form in the playoffs, or we will be stuck here for yet another season. So without further ado, let's get ourselves stuck into this game here. We have a couple things to chat. Duarte is suspended, so Pablo Mari is going to come in his place. We don't really have another centre back, so I'm going to stick Serrano on the bench so that he's there. We can move things around if we need to. I didn't realize we only had 3 centre backs. Actually, that's Boveda, but he's also struggling a little bit. 75 minutes. Let's put Boveda on the bench. Actually, that's a better idea. Get Serrano out of there for now. I think I need to put Angel. I brought Angel off because he's been playing terribly, but Santos picked up an injury and I don't think he's ready to play. No. So let's get him off the bench and put Bartavali back on. I've been experimenting, trying to play different players, see if you can get the form back. It hasn't been working, so we just have to live in hope at this point. I'm actually going to put Boveda back into the team, I think, because that's our best option. I'll bring him off at some point, put Valentin back in. But this is what we're going to go with. 4 games to go. We're going to see all 4 of them, 2 in this episode, 2 in the next one. Let's see if we can sneak our way into automatic promotion and avoid the stress hotspot that is playoff football. Yeah, we lost to Elche last time out, which is quite unfortunate. That was when we were going through that spell of not being able to beat any team in the league, and we almost got set. So hopefully things are a little different this time, but like I said, we haven't been playing well lately at all. Struggling for goals, struggling for chances. We've been hanging on in games by the skin of our teeth. So hopefully we can get a little more comfortable with the home game here, get the morale up, get the players' performances up before we take on Zaragoza in the most important game we have left in our season. Scartebia has it in the box here, Boveda slides one out wide. Bragantino's has it. He hits one, and a strike. Bragantino's, the goalkeeper, I think, tripped over himself because he fell to the ground long before the ball got there. But I'm not going to complain. Bragantino's opens the scoring inside 3 minutes at the Riazor. But this is kind of what it's been. It's been good long-range strikes from our midfield players that have been getting us the goals lately. Yeah, the keeper has had a bit of a nightmare there. It's a lovely strike. Take nothing away from Bragantino's. Keeper should have done, well, maybe not better, but better. But yeah, like I say, we've been getting those kind of fortunate strikes that go in every once in a while to get us through the last few games, apart from the Oviedo game, of course. So it's been tough. It's been very difficult. for us to get on the score sheet. Need Angel to get a goal, get his confidence flowing again. If he can be scoring for the last few games of the season, we're going to be just fine. Cesar finds Mascara with a lovely strike. Bend. Look at the bend on that. Woo! Love that. Didn't go in, but, you know. Got a throw in here then left-hand side with Boveda. Bragantino's has it. He finds Kike. Mascara might hit one again here. No, he says to find Cartebia. Cartebia hits one, and that's over the bar. But we're getting some good pressure. They haven't had a sniff yet, Alch. I would hope they wouldn't, because they're meant to be quite terrible. So I'd like to think we're better than them, but you never know. We've done stupider things before. As Pablo Mari finds Bragantino's good tackle there, then this could be the Alche counter-attack we have been fearing. One goal was never enough, and that was terrible defending. Caba has it. He slides it in. Artola makes the save. But once again, Football Manager's outstanding defensive AI shining through there with some questionable movement from my centre-back as the corner's cleared away by Walshide. A little over 5 minutes left here in the first half. We do have another opportunity. Cartebia finds Bruno Cesar. He plays it down line to Boveda. Boveda swings one in. There's no one there. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. If you saw, I can't remember if this was in the last video or not, but if you saw the own goal we conceded recently, you will understand why I don't feel too bad for the AI here. It's quite ridiculous, to be fair. Boveda's down the right-hand side. He swings one and it just bounces off his head. There's no pace to it. The goalkeeper could easily stop that. I don't know what's happening, but I'll take it. It's a goal. But a couple of games ago we had it where there was a harmless ball played into the box. Two of our defenders were standing there, and one says there was a slide tackle on nothing and just knocks the ball into the back of the net, and we went behind. So I kind of don't feel quite as bad for Elche after that one, but it's still pretty ridiculous, and I may have thrown things if it happened to me. So we're going to go with, as the avoid complaints, let's try and get out there and get another couple. I really want Angel to score. He needs a goal. He hasn't scored in 8 hours. He scored 13 times for us since January, and he hasn't scored in 8 hours of football. That tells you how prolific he was right at the beginning, and how he's just completely fallen away. That could prove to be a huge mistake as Boveda comes off injured. I risked him, I played him, I thought we needed him, and he's gone off injured. And he's going to miss the Zaragoza game probably, because that's how this works. Okay, Mascara has it over the top. Angel's going to chase this one. So let's forget about the Boveda injury. We can't do anything about it now. Angel has it on the right-hand side. He finds Valentin. Valentin has it. He finds Bragantino's. Kind of. Yes, he does. Saul has it now. Saul playing on the box, trying to tap in. Please, please, please. Saul, Cartebia, I'll take it. It's 3-0. Fede Cartebia with the goal. I wish it was Angel so you could actually get his head out of his backside. But that's okay. 3-0. And this one should now be over. Nice bit of play there. Saul had plenty of time on that left-hand side to put it into the box. Managed to get the goal out of it. There's another highlight here. Saul throws it to Cesar. Cesar's kind of holding on to it. He loses out. Doesn't really do much, and neither player decided they wanted the ball. And now Alche have a chance to come forward with Caba. This looks like it could be very dangerous. And look at that. It's wide open. Yosan down the left-hand side, and it goes wide. He should have done a lot better with the finish. But we left them far too open. And it could have cost us. Thankfully, it didn't. Angel, you're staying on the pitch until you score a goal. There's no two ways about it, to be honest. He's just not going to come off until he learns where the back of the net is going to bring up Mascara. I don't want him to get sent off. And I don't have a centre back to bring on, otherwise I would also make that change. If I was going to, what does it say I should do? But he's injured. I can't. Don't be stupid. Okay. Let's just stick with that then. It's 3-0. We're fine. Let's keep rolling on. I don't want to get Mascara sent off. I was almost out of central midfielders at one point as well, if I remember from the last video. So we're just going to try and get ourselves through to the end of this one. Bragantino's has got booked, so he's going to come off now, I think. And I'll put on Gil back in centre midfield with 3-0 up. I don't really care. We're going to be fine. As time ticks away, hopefully. That's a couple minutes plus added time, 4 minutes of that. We will run through and we will hit a comfortable 3-0 victory. It keeps us in fourth, but look at how tight that is. It's still anyone's game between the top four. I feel like Oviedo and Albacete are out of it at this point. They need 4 teams to mess up, really, if they want to get into this hunt at the top. But with 3 games to go, it's about as close as you like. think any of the two teams that don't make it will feel pretty miserable for missing out having got this close. But it's a low number of points for the number of games. There's been a lot of teams that have just messed up. And you consider we were, hanging out down in 9th and 10th in January time. To be up where we are, it kind of tells you it's a very competitive league. As the clock continues to tick away, this should be hopefully right on the money. There we go, full time, 3-0. Again, no goals in the strikers, but we got 3 and it wasn't in the 85th minute this time. So I will absolutely take it. It's a nice way to bounce back from the Oviedo defeat. And we will march on to a huge game against Zaragoza next weekend. Oh, actually, let's check Oviedo. It is 3 to 4 weeks, so essentially this season. Great. Alright, so goodbye Boveda, you don't exist, we march on. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, we are set up for quite a jump today if we can follow through. Malaga defeated at home to 12th place Cordoba, Osasuna only managing a draw against Extremadura, which means that the winner between us and Zaragoza will go top. No matter what, if there is a win, if there's a draw, Zaragoza will go top and we'll just stick in where we are. But if we get a win, we can go top of the league with 2 to go and feel pretty good about our chances. But we can't get ahead of ourselves because Zaragoza did beat us earlier in the season, probably beat us quite well. It's a 3-1 away defeat. So this is by no means something that we're definitely going to get. See Malaga's farm, they've lost a lot of games. Also, Saul got injured, which is just nice. It's lovely. So Dubraer is going to come in there, put Serrano on the bench. I have brought another young man, Jesus Maria Calvo, one of our regens, onto the bench. I figure if Angel doesn't get a goal within a decent time frame in this game, it's going to be Calvo time. Are we going to see what the young man can do? Because I'm kind of fed up waiting for Angel to get his form back. Because now or never for our journeyman forward. So this is our team then. Dubraer makes a rare start at left back. Valentin comes in at right back. I'm actually going to bring Duarte back in. I forgot about that. Palomar played very well last time, but I think Duarte will be a little bit better. And let's take... Serrano probably is going to have to miss out again. If I do want... Oh, you know what? No, let's take out Vicente. Let's place Serrano in his place. And go with that. There you go. Calvo needs a number. I don't really care. 34. There you go. There you go, Calvo. Alright, let's get into it. This is the biggest game of the season. If we fail to capitalize here on all the other teams falling flat, then it's a huge opportunity missed, and it's difficult to believe that we can climb up the table in the last 2 games. But a win here puts us in the best possible position to go on for promotion, possibly even an unlikely title win. But we have a big hurdle to overcome today. As the first highlight appears to fall our way. Valentin finds Cartavia, but it's headed away. And Zaragoza with a counter, and that's why are you running backwards, you absolute fud? As Toquero has it, he hits the post, thankfully, and Bragantinius clears it away. But the classic Football Manager defending continued there and almost cost us big time early on in this game. A free kick on the left-hand side, Cartavia swings in deep. Walscheid's back there, he heads over the bar. It's a good ball in, but Walscheid either couldn't get up high enough or just mistimed his jump and ended up nodding it above the frame of the goal. Over half an hour gone, still 0-0. It's been a very boring game. We're the ones that need something. Zaragoza can do with it. Draw, they'd be fine. Kike picks up a knock. I might twisted knee. I'm going to bring him off at halftime probably before he gets even more broken. It's going to have to be Gil that takes his place, I would imagine. I might end up making a couple little tweaks just to set it up better. Let's take a look and see. So it's going to be Gil that comes in for Kike. I might be better off doing this and switching Cartavia and Gil. I think I'm going to do that. We seem to suit that a little better. Angel has about 15 minutes, I think, before I turn to the youngster, Mr. Calvo. I don't know what to say. Sure, it's 0-0. It's been a terrible, dreadful game. Let's see if we can make it less dreadful by getting a goal. I'm tempted to even pull the trigger on Calvo a little sooner. I'm excited. It would be quite the story, wouldn't it? The young homegrown man on his debut at 16 years old nets the winner that potentially puts us in position for the title. 5 minutes into the half, the highlight. Oh my god, Artola, what in God's name were you doing? Thankfully, their striker does not know how to shoot and you can make the save, but Jesus. Okay, yeah, you know what, Angel, you're coming off. Jesus Maria Calvo making his Deportivo debut. Will it be a debut to remember or one to forget for the young man? It's a throw in for Zaragoza deep in their own half. They're just going to take it out here and quite comfortably as it happens. And why do we not like to defend the side that our goal is on? As Artola again makes a save. He's made a couple crucial saves as our back line just cannot seem to cope. I don't like doing this, but I feel like I have to drop us back a little bit because we're getting taken out over the top time after time. We need to fix that somehow. As there's about 20 minutes or so left, I think we're going to start going for this a little bit. We've not had the run of the game really at all. All the chances have fallen to them. But we don't have a lot of choice. We need to be the ones that do something here. But there isn't really an impact player on the bench. I think Bernardino's going to go off and bring on Serrano. I'm going to bring on Moreno instead. Moreno has goals in him if needed. Not if needed, they are needed, but on occasion Moreno has goals in him. I don't know if he does it for the ball winning spots. That's another ball that's punted over the top, and this time is blocked by Duarte. Ooh, we are living dangerously. Like I say, a draw is not great for us considering Malaga and Osasuna both dropped points. Zaragoza look like they're taking charge of the title chase at the moment. It's about 10 minutes to go if you include added time. It's 0-0. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen. We're going all out here because we are the ones that need to get the win. We're the ones stuck in fourth. The head-to-heads are not on our side of the teams above us. 3 minutes. This is ticking away and it's going to be game over. 0-0. Big opportunity lost. But there's the whistle. Goalless at home to Zaragoza. I'm tempted to say we kind of bottled that. We kind of bottled it because that was our opportunity to really take charge of the league. So we now need to win our next 2 games and hope there's a couple screw-ups above us because we are still stuck down in fourth. Zaragoza take charge of the league with that draw. Oh, what could have been. We could have had a 2-point cushion and be laughing our way to La Liga, but as it happens, we have work to do. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to join us and see if we can make that push. The final 2 games of the season will be in the next episode. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe so you know when it comes out, and please do join us next time.